Welcome to the Empowering Parenting Practices series. In today's episode, we begin with something very close to my heart: understanding sensitivity in children. Many parents see sensitivity as a challenge. Here in the Inti Joy field, we honor it as a sacred gift. Through Inti Joy Living Codex, we look at sensitivity not as a problem to fix, but as a soul quality to be nurtured. In this episode, we'd explore what sensitivity really means, signs you may notice in your child, how you as a parent can create an environment where sensitivity becomes a strength. To understand sensitivity, we'll weave through 4 guiding pillars: how sensitivity lives in the nervous system, how we shift our mindset about sensitive children, how play, movement, and story help sensitive souls thrive, how sensitivity connects children to cycles, spirit, and intuition. When these pillars come together, parenting becomes less about control and more about connection. From a scientific lens, sensitivity is often linked to the nervous system. Imagine a child who notices every sound, or one who, no matter what you do, still feels discomfort in their clothing. Sensitive children may have heightened awareness of sound, light, texture, or even the emotions in a room. Their limbic system, their brain's emotional center, responds more intensely, and they often need more time to regulate. This isn't a weakness, it's nervous system wisdom. Think of it like this: sensitive children are like finely tuned instruments. Their strings vibrate more easily, which means they sense more beauty, but also more overwhelm. As parents, our role is not to fix, but to regulate ourselves, to offer rhythm, breath, and presence as an invitation. In time, the child's nervous system doesn't just understand safety, it begins to experience it. Philosophically, sensitivity asks us to shift the question: how do I make my child tougher? To how do I create a world where my child's tenderness can flourish? In Inti Joy, we say parenting is less about shaping a child to fit the world, and more about reshaping the world around them, beginning with our own beliefs. The paradox is this: sensitivity can feel fragile, but it is also the root of deep empathy, creativity, and inner strength. When honor, sensitivity becomes sovereignty. Art is the bridge through which sensitivity becomes joy. Sensitive children often speak through story, play, music, movement. Here's a gentle practice. Instead of asking them to explain or name, you might invite them to draw, dance, or hum with you. These nonverbal expressions offer space for their truth to emerge. No pressure, no analysis. When body and imagination are included, children feel seen without needing words. In the Inti Joy field, if it cannot be done, sung, or told in myth, it is incomplete. Sensitivity is also a spiritual gift. From birth to 7, children live within what we call the moon cycle, a time of water rites, lullabies, and sacred rhythms. Sensitive children especially need this gentle cadence. Songs before sleep, candles at dinner, walks in nature. These are not routines, they are rhythms of embodiment. Through them, the child learns to trust the tempo of life, feel a spirit in form, and root into belonging here on earth. Here are 3 practices you can begin today. Create rhythms, not rigid routines. Predictable flow helps the nervous system relax. Sensitivity flourish inside a spacious rhythm. 2. Model emotional presence instead of naming their emotions. Instead of saying, "You are upset," try, "I noticed my heart got tight when the noise startled me." In doing so, you offer a mirror, not a label. This quiet witness invites the child to explore their inner world on their own timeline, in sovereignty and safety. Offer regulation through your own body. Your calm breath, grounded voice, steady presence is medicine. It is through your attuned nervous system that the child learns presence is possible here. These practices do not fix the child. They cultivate a container in which the child can safely unfold. As we close, I want to leave you with this. If the child is afraid, the spirit has fled. If the child feels safe, the spirit can sing. Your sensitive child carries a gift. When you tend to your own breath, your own sensations, your own feelings, they learn not through instruction, but through osmosis. This is what it means to be human. In attuning to yourself, you make a space for them to unfold, untouched by labels. I invite you to share in the comments what is one way your child shows sensitivity. How do you usually respond? In our next episode, we'll explore emotional regulation techniques for parents. Because supporting our children begins with regulating our own nervous system. Thank you for being here. This is the beginning of our sacred parenting journey together, creating harmony in being and freedom in form. Blessings on your day, and I see you next time.